What's up guys, it's Mike here from Mike's Cards and Stickers, and today we are looking at a Panini La Liga 25/26 starter pack. Now this was €10, and as you can see it's stuck to a monstrous piece of cardboard, which seems to be the same sort of principle with all of these Panini starter packs in Spain. As you can see, this is not in my normal location. This is in the apartment in Spain we were staying in, and I wanted to film these up to open them up and get the actual main bits out before taking them home, because as you can probably imagine, this ain't going to go in hand luggage easily. So yes, €10 this was, so probably about £8.50, something like that. And on the back it's literally just blank cardboard. So what I'm going to do now is going to pull the binder off and we shall have a look. So let's transfer over to the binder footage, and here we go. So here's the binder now that it's been separated from the cardboard, and that traditional sort of metal-y style foil packaging that what the starter packs used to come in like 10-15 years ago in England. Seems like they're still using them in Spain. So basically just some simple information. There's not really much to say about this. The only way really we're going to be able to know any better is to open it up. So let's transfer over to opening it up. Bear with. Okay, so now I've actually opened the bottom of it. We can slide the contents out. This is all very difficult one-handed, of course. So you can see there there's a giant poster, which also dubs as the game mat. So we'll have a quick look at that. There's an official guide, which is a very nice inclusion. There is a orange pack with the limited editions, etc. in, and then there is 5 packs, 5 €1 packs. Was it 4? 4 €1 packs, and that other little thing that was orange that looks like a pack is a little checklist, which is a really cute addition. So now let's have a look at the... this is a nightmare to edit. You'll I wish you could understand why. So now let's have a look at the binder itself. So pretty standard binder really, not really much to say. Checklist on the back side. It's, what can you say, all these binders eventually as years go by look the same. It was only that time when you had to assemble that binder of the match attacks for the 2011 around it was, when you had to literally slot them in like into a ring binders style thing. I think that was when we got some of the gold cards for the Premier League anniversary. But yes, so quite a good collection really. I do like the Panini things that are included. And then there's these things as well, the inserts. If you can spell out adrenaline with the inserts, you can claim a football, it seems. And there's only 5,000 of them, so that was a pretty funky thing. I think I only needed one more letter from what I opened. Right, so now let's transition over to... bear with... the actual poster. So like I say, this is the poster that also dubs as the game mat as well. The poster itself really, I kind of wish I'd brought back, because it's actually it was good quality. It wasn't the hard sort of cardy style game boards that we used to get 10 odd years ago, but it was still pretty decent, and it was a decent poster as well, to be fair. I think if you could get that signed, whether Panini did or not, I don't know. But it was interesting that says trading card game in English. Like, there's a very mix of what's in English and what's in Spanish in this collection. It's very, very bizarre. And then there is our game board, because obviously all these match attacks and Panini Adrenaline, you can actually play a game with them. Right, so now let's have a look at... if I can open it up. Bear with... This is the official guide for the 25/26 collection, which I think is a great thing to include. There was a time when the guides used to be a separate thing you had to buy, and there used to be a limited edition inside them to force you to buy it. But yeah, pretty interesting. And it explains all the different types of cards, which I think is a good thing. The Invincibles, how you can have your own custom cards made. And some of the other collections, the autograph cards, which is nice to see. Listed the limited editions and where to find them, and then the advert, of course, for the Plus and the Memento Oro, which I have done some stuff for, and another checklist as well, because who doesn't need more than one checklist? So that was, and then once again, the Adrenaline footballs that you can get. So that was the guide. Now let's transition over to the packs that were included in this, and I filmed these back in England, so now let's revert back. Okay, so here is our limited edition one. quite a thin one, really. We don't get much, but it is the starter pack, so there we go. Let's go straight into this. I wonder if this is literally just limited editions, and yes, I think it is. So we've got Nicola Gonzalez, De Jong, and Huysen. He was the lad at Bournemouth once, I think. So there we go. So that was our limited editions, and now we have got 4 normal packs of €1 each. So here they are. I think it's just 6 cards in each pack, typical for Panini nowadays. 478 cards in the collection. So let's go. Santi Cazorla. And we've got another one of these ball ones here. Can't actually remember what this is. I don't actually know how you enter it or what it is. I think you have to collect all the letters or something. Okay, so that's the first pack. And obviously these packs like this are over so quickly. Third packet. And the final packet. Another one of these. I think you have to get all of this to spell adrenaline, I think. So far I've got the Y, the N, and the D. Okay. Stadium ones as well. This is incredibly dark. And plus it doesn't seem to be focusing very well. There we go. Spotify new cam. Unbelievable. So that was those packs. Now back to the rest of the video. Well, actually, no we won't. We'll have a quick look at this little checklist that was included as well. How cute is this? A teeny tiny little book for almost borrowers, really. Yeah, quite like this. I think this would be a handy little thing really to include in the normal collection as a dinky little checklist book like this. Showing all of the limited editions, etc., which is good. So yeah, there's a little checklist book included too. I quite like that. So there we go, guys. That was the starter pack for the 25-26 La Liga collection from Panini. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up so that I know. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And as always, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.